Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
You can access the Shape Dynamics settings by clicking the Brush Settings button in the Tool Options bar after you have selected the brush tool from the toolbox. Generally speaking, the term Shape Dynamics is used to refer to the settings that control the variance of brush marks within a brush stroke. Each of the controls can be adjusted by using the slider or by typing a value into the box to the right of the name. The Fade setting sets the number of steps until the paint fades away to nothing for a single stroke. A value of 0 has no fading effect. Lower settings make the paint stroke fade quickly. The higher you set the level, the slower the stroke fades. Values range from 0 to 9,999. Hue Jitter will vary the stroke between the foreground and background colors. The lower you set this value, the less frequent the variation. Higher values can cause more frequent switches between the two colors. Scatter will scatter the brush marks within a stroke. The higher you set this value, the higher the number of brush marks and the further apart the marks will be within a stroke. Spacing adjusts the amount of space between brush marks within a brush stroke. The higher you set this value, the more spacing. The value is set as a percentage of the brush diameter. Hardness changes the sharpness of the brush stroke and the edges. The higher you set this value, the harder the brush. This value is also set as a percentage of the brush diameter. For oval or circular brushes, the roundness setting sets the ratio between the brush's short and long axes. If you set the roundness to 100%, you will have a perfect circle. A value of 0% indicates a flat line. Intermediate settings produce a more oval or elliptical shape. For oval or circular brushes, you can change the angle by which the brush's long axis is offset from horizontal by using the field next to the angle setting, or by clicking the points and/or arrow within the setting diagram and then dragging them to the desired settings. Checking the Set This as a Default checkbox will apply the selected Shape Dynamic settings as the default settings for all the brushes you use until you turn it off by unchecking this checkbox.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.